Senators and representatives have reacted to this rapidly developing and historic moment. Democratic Congressman Eric Sorensen says, "I am deeply worried about the president's decision to strike Iran, circumventing Congress without an articulated plan to protect our national security and the safety of our allies. This action puts our service members at great risk." Republican Congressman Darren LaHood says last night's Operation Epic Fury was a direct consequence of Iran's actions and its refusal to pursue a peaceful path forward. President Trump and his team made every effort to provide the regime with a diplomatic off-ramp, but the safety and security of the American people must always remain our top priority.